Muy buena familia, aquí vuestro buen amigo DANORTVIL con otro episodio más de The Witcher 3 Wilhelm. Bueno, este, si no he perdido la cuenta, creo que es el episodio 31 32, creo que 32, ¿vale? Y ya me comí el primer spoiler. Hablando con uno del juego, yo tú cómo vas, yo acabo de empezar, llevo 30 y tantos episodios grabados, voy por la zona de Belén, digo, estoy explorando la zona sur, antes de llegar a una isla. Dice, ¿has hecho la misión de bruja? Digo, ¿qué bruja? Dice, la de Keira, digo, sí. Dice, ¿la segunda parte? Digo, ¿qué segunda parte? Dice, una lámpara. Digo, hombre, lámpara, hubo algo de lo de la cueva. Dice, pues si no has entrado todavía en la zona grande de la isla, te recomiendo que vayas a ver a la bruja. Digo, venga. ¿Vale? Y todavía no he empezado a subir ningún episodio. Estoy terminando ya de subir los últimos del Assassin's Creed 16. Y todavía no he empezado a subir ninguno. Pues nada. Entonces me ha dicho el colega que vaya a hacer la misión de Keira. Espérate. Novingrado. Me acuerdo que se activó una de ellas, volver a verla y algo. Jugador de Belén, carrera. La invitación de Keira Metz. ¿Será esta? Habla con Keira. Vale. Vale, me tengo que trasladar a Sotomedio. Pero que tengo aquí el indicador. Bueno, en el anterior episodio estuvimos ya explorando la zona sur. Me encontré con un grifo de nivel 25 que me dio candela. Vale, concretamente lo dejé marcado por aquí, ya se pone marcas permanentes, ¿vale? Y estuve investigando estas dos zonas que eran unos tesoros protegidos. A la donde estaba la cueva donde salimos de la misión esta de Keira. Esta es la cueva de entrada, por aquí está la de salida. Me vine para acá, estuve explorando esta zona de aquí de la isla esta. Y hablando circunstancialmente del tema, pues me ha pegado el chivatazo este. Digo, pues nada. Vamos a ver. El indicador está aquí. Y hemos dicho que lo más cercano... Uy, coño, que ruido más raro ha sido el juego. Lo más cercano es Cabaña del Bosque. Por aquí. Enjambre. ¿Ha sonado? Ah, pero esto es lo de las arañas que me encontré, ¿no? Y el caballo también, tío. Y el caballo también.
That's it, Roach.
The rats, why did he need them?
Bloody rodents. Better to have stuffed them with a poison or crushed them into a pulp.
¿Qué ha pasado?
Keira, what are you doing?
Geralt. You gave me quite a start.
But now the Magi says bring me rats and healthy ones. Not something the cat dragged in.
This the lamp from the elf's hideout? And what's this about rats?
Nothing important. I'll explain later. Now tell me, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Bet the old witch who lived here
A
left you
veces
a
tiene
bunch
algo
of
que me
interesting
falta.
sundries.
She did indeed. I gather you'd like a look.
Very much so.
Bueno. Tendrá la hierba bisonte esa que me hace falta, ¿no? Ojo de cuervo. Si hay mucho ingrediente alquímico, pues los raros no los tiene. Hay de mandrágora, malagueta. ¿Esto qué es? Extracto venenoso. Piedra rúnica menor. Bueno, yo sé que está andando también aquí para comprar cosas de alquimia. Bueno, a ver la misión.
Mentioned you wanted something from me.
I did, and still do. The cursed isle on Lake Windammer. You've heard of it, I'm sure. The local peasants mumble incessantly about it, about the wraiths that haunt it. They claim none who go there return.
I managed to. But while on the island, I did sense something strange. How'd it come to be cursed?
That's what I don't know. I must break this spell, yet I've been unable to identify its source.
Gotta know something.
Scraps. The curse is somehow linked to the tower where Serard, the lord of these lands, took refuge when Nilfgaard invaded. Claims in the village are that peasants, desperate of hunger, sailed to Fyke Isle to beg for food. Met their end there. It was a massacre. So, will you please help me lift this curse? You're so good at these things.
Why are you so intent on this?
I'm not. The local peasantry is. The Isle, miss. You've got to lift the charm. You're a good witch, a great witch. There's no end to it.
Uh-huh. See, I thought you didn't care for the locals. The great witch you are.
I failed to lift the curse, and they could conclude I'm not so great. Not enough to conceal me from the witch hunters and risk getting sent to the gallows themselves.
What others think. Your image. That's all you care about.
The point is, listen, I didn't flee to these wilds just to stupidly get caught because some boar with grit under his fingernails grows annoyed with me.
All right, I'll help.
I knew you'd find it irresistible. Naturally, you'll need to sail to Fyke Isle.
Fine. What then?
No exactamente.
Well, the
Me puedo
spirits
trasladar.
who wander the Isle, you must establish a rapport with them. Don't know how, but they could point us in the direction of the curse's source.
Think they'll be willing to chat?
Of course, provided you take my magic lamp with you. I shall let you keep it afterwards in appreciation. You'll find it quite useful, I'm sure.
How's the lamp actually work? I mean, do I just rub it, or do I have to do something, magical?
You needn't even rub. Just place it where you find bones and hear whispers. I suppose I should warn you. It might not be the most pleasant experience.
Figured as much. Tell you all about it later. Maybe skip the drastic bits.
You'll need to do neither. I'll give you a Xenovox. It's a bauble that will let us speak over some distance.
qué
You will
chuli.
tell me what you see, and I shall tell you what to do and look for.
Never heard of a Xenovox.
It works just like a megascope, but is far more portable. Think of it as a magic box that talks.
They hard to build?
Extremely. That's why they're so rare. I certainly couldn't build anything like it.
So no chance these Xenovoxes will catch on with every mage using one?
Not the slightest.
I need to know anything else before I go?
No, that is all. Oh, go already. I can't wait to see what you discover on Kyle. Just be sure to come and see me afterwards. And Geralt. Thank you.
Objeto de misión. Has obtenido un nuevo objeto de misión. Para usarlo y colocarlo en la ranura apropiada en el panel de inventario y después seleccionarlo en el menú de acceso rápido. Para usarlo pulsa mantén R1. Inventario. Objetos de misión. Lo tengo ya equipado. ¿No? Lámpara mágica, ¿qué está? Aquí está. Nueva misión, una torre llena de ratones. Ay, coño, me he caído. ¿Dónde está la salida? Ahí. Una cosa, ¿esta le puedo vender mierdecilla que tengo yo aquí o no?
Geralt, just when I was...
Bet the old wit.
She did indeed. I gather you...
Very much so.
Que tengo aquí una cosita pesada, a ver si me la puedo quitar en medio. No, voy a vendérsela. Y de aquí nada. Pues nada.
See you, Keira.
¿Dónde tiene esta la puerta? Vale, el mapa del mundo. Ay, perdón. ¿Qué ha pasado? Venga, venga, tú puedes. Una cornada. Joder, tío.
Let's go.
No, ya que estoy aquí aprovecho. ¿Dónde está?
Geralt? Are you on the Isle yet? Does the Xenovox work?
Roger,
Can you
Roger.
hear me?
What? I can't hear. Ready. Sheesh. Short-lived this magic.
What did you say? There's something...
Let's try Keira's lamp.
They're onto us. They're not letting Graham in.
Quiet, fool. Babylon and the noble himself will hear you.
Nah, he sat his arse on silk pillows, like he'd be gobbling meat. We've no notion he's coming to tear him to shreds.
Way's clear, lads. Adam!
Coño. Uy, ya tengo una bruja. Aceite para necrófago. ¡Hala! La comí con papas. Te madura bastante. Vale. Veneno del arcabo mejorado. Pero eso lo puedo utilizar o no. Perdón, alquimia. Sí. Ole. Aceite de necrófago mejorado. Esto es una mina. Ole.
Wonder what led them here. Hunger or greed.
Ahí hay otra nube de esta.
Millie, we gotta flee. Quick now. Millie. Millie, what's with you? Millie, we gotta Millie, we gotta flee. Quick now. Millie, we gotta flee. Quick now. Millie, we gotta flee. Quick now. Millie. Millie, what's with you?
I don't know. So what?
Burn it. Ah. What? No. No, stay back.
Don't leave me!
Vale. Cerrado.
peasants didn't come here to ask nicely. Place is full of rats. As many dead as alive. Think they're feeding on...
Geralt, stop. You needn't be so detailed.
blood. Many must have died here.
Rich folk. Doubt I'll ever understand them. Keeping rats in cages like rabbits.
Let 'em out, maybe? Like to die of hunger if we leave them there.
I'd sooner burn the vermin. Releasing them's not like to bring no good. Imagine the harm they'd do if they swam back to the village.
Swam? Rats? How do you figure they'd do that?
You needn't fret for them. Clever little bastards. Clever than you.
They seem sluggish to you. Got the mange, maybe? Oh, and that stench!
Vale, estoy viendo un símbolo en el mapa que tiene pinta como de usar la lámpara o algo así. Vale, pero me está diciendo que arriba. Ah, interesante. Vale. Qué guapo. A ver, no sé si... ¿Qué será esa? Vale.
Where's that noble? Lying here, quiet as a mouse.
Hey.
Where's that noble? Lying here, quiet as a mouse, head split open like a rotted pumpkin. More like a peasant now, sloshing around in his own blood and shite. There'd be nothing noble about him.
Too quick a death they gave him. Should have been made to suffer.
He's not the end of it. Sons can suffer for it, and the daughter. To the top!
Por lo menos algo alumbra la lámpara.
Don't start, Annabelle. Back to your craft. Always bending my ear about fool peasants. I'll not hear of them again. That simpleton turned your head, but one Graham hardly makes the rest
Annabelle.
courtly, one and all.
My lord, peasants. They're through the door in the tower.
Coño. Me subo por la escalera. Es que he dejado algo. Pero me deja correr aquí. Ah, no, es la puerta. Vale, es la puerta. Esa es la otra puerta. ¡Ey! Me he asustado.
Gold! Piles of it! Oh, won't do the dead any good now, will it? Strange it's still here. The noble died a time ago. Who's that? Show yourself. Anyone there? Who? Who are you?
¡Uy, uy, uy! Me cago en la leche. Bueno, creo que tengo un nuevo vídeo para TikTok. Digo yo que se queda grabado a partir del último fantasma, que ha sido los últimos puntos de experiencia obtenidos. Pues nada. Por cierto, ya aprovecho esto. Os invito a ver el gameplay de un clasicazo de Ubisoft de Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell, el original, el primero. Desde abajo del todo, ¿no? ¿Dónde está la tía ahora? No la espero. No se llega a grabar.
Gold! Piles of it! Oh, won't do the dead any good now, will it?
Joder, tío.
Gold! Piles of it! Oh, won't do the dead any good now, will it? Strange it's still here. The noble died a time ago. Who's that? Show yourself. Anyone there? Who? Who are you?
Vale. Y yo otra vez. Como encima es que no había nada, tío. Aceite para espectro mejorado. No. Qué guay. Esto parece como el Dark Souls. La tumba de los gigantes. Todos grifos blancos para esto, para clérigos. Zona de fuego. Todo esto de fuego roja para los pirománticos. O algo de fantasma tiene que ver aquí cuando están dando para espectro. O simplemente ni nada.
Where are you? Have you got to the laboratory at the top of the tower yet?
I'm at the top. Nothing here that looks like a laboratory.
Then you've not reached the highest level. Look for a passage.
Vale. overbooking. ¿Un nazareno? Ah, no, coño.
Looks like a laboratory. Pretty well equipped, too. Experimenting on humans. Never would have gotten away with it if the Conclave were still in charge.
Coño. La
Why
Llorona.
did you leave? You claimed to love me. I'm cold. Why has no one come for me? I cannot leave this place. I see no way out. Who are you? Do you seek to hurt me as well?
I'm a witcher. I want to lift the curse that grips this island. Your turn to tell me who you are. The other ghosts, they couldn't see me.
I'm special. Always was. The rare beauty. The Lord's daughter. These lands, as far as the eye can see, were ours. My family and I, we hid in the Mage's Tower to await the war's end, the end of hard times. It was not to be forever.
Mage who lived here. Who was he?
Alexander? I hardly knew him. He spent most of his time locked away in this tower. He's dead too, you know. They're all dead. Mountains of corpses, yet I stand here alone, all alone. They've all abandoned me. Even he who promised me everlasting love. You will abandon me as well.
If I can lift the curse, you yourself will be free to leave. Tell me what happened here. Peasants sailed to the island to ask for food. Is that true?
No. They came to rob and kill. They thought us rich, believed we'd stowed ourselves away here to laugh at their misery. Yet we had little food as well. Too little to share with those who came. They slaughtered everyone. I heard my father cry out, but the mage told me not to reveal myself or let anyone in. He gave me a potion. If I was discovered, I was to drink it. He said everything would be all right.
What kind of potion was it? Remember its smell? What it looked like?
I remember only that I feared to drink it.
Didn't trust the mage?
In the village, they claimed he meddled in disease. Not curing it, but causing it. They said he lured rats into the tower, infected them with the Catriona. Only rumors, surely, but I was afraid. So horribly afraid. And then I heard him. My beloved Graham. He called to me. I opened the door for him, but others rushed in. They lunged at me and...
Your beloved failed to save you. Why?
There were too many. Leave her be, he shouted. He grabbed at them, tried to stop them. They just laughed.
Did they hurt you?
They gripped my arms, tore at my dress. I managed to free myself and drink the potion, and then... nothing.
Poisoned. That how you died?
No, for I later awoke. I was alone, it was dark. Only there were rats. Everywhere. Dozens. Hundreds. And I... couldn't move.
Sleeping potion. Effects hadn't worn off yet. You were paralyzed.
They were everywhere. All over me like insects. My face, my hands. I felt them rip open my skin, then crawl into my stomach. They tore me apart, and I could not even scream. not suffered enough? Why can't I leave this place?
You weren't the last to die on this island. Found a fresh corpse in the tower.
The island's a dangerous place. Folks should not venture here. I too wish to leave.
The dead man. Looked like a monster had attacked him, recently. The tower home to anything else?
How am I to know? There's lots of wraiths here. I hear them whispering every night.
Not talking about ghosts. A monster who hunts here. You must have noticed something.
I don't know. I've noticed naught. Why do you ask? Why must you press me so? You're to be my savior, not my tormentor.
How can I help you?
A curse born of hatred binds me to this place. Only love's power can hope to lift it. But who could love a wraith?
And your beloved, he dead too?
Graham? No, he lives. I would know if he died. But he fled and abandoned me. Left me here all alone.
Maybe you could strip the curse of its power by forgiving him. You might cleanse the isle. As I see it, you're the curse's focus. The other ghosts on the island, their auras aren't nearly as strong as yours. My medallion started pulsating as soon as we started talking.
I don't know what you mean, but you do seem to know some things. You could be right. My fate is tied to the Isle, I feel that. Perhaps because I am heiress of these lands.
It could be your blood ties to the land, the base of the curse, that is. If so, forgiving Graham, laying your resentment to rest should lift it.
I loved him. I'm prepared to forgive him. But I must know that he regrets what he did. Take my bones to him. He must bury them. This will be our farewell. Will you speak to him? Will you do this for me?
Really sad story, but something's not right. Got a feeling.
What is it?
You're not telling me everything. You know the island's dangerous, but refuse to tell me about the monster that lives here.
There is no monster.
I can't help you. Taking anything off this cursed island, from any cursed place, just too dangerous. And a dead woman's bones, that's asking for trouble.
They said witches are heartless beasts. Will you bring Graham here then? I so long to say goodbye.
Annabelle, listen.
You never wished to help me, and here I had someone would finally take pity on me.
¡Coño! Ese yo que había espectrito de... Hostia, ¿dónde está esto ahora? No. Insectoide. Espectros. Joder, tío. Es que no tengo espacio para hacer nada. O sea, espacio... Sí, tío. ¡Hostia! ¿Por qué me sirve una rata como un enemigo?
kept in there until the end. What a shitty way to die.
No tengo overbooking, me cago en todo. ¡Hostia! Coñale. No, creo que se va a estar allá abajo. Digo, allá abajo, allá arriba en el laboratorio. ¿Pero lo de los portazos o no? No, no, abajo. El caso es que me atacan siempre arriba. No, la misión porque no la tengo activada. Sigue la doncella de la peste. Sí, pero ¿dónde la sigo? Ahí. Ah, está ahí. Ah, te la de los mosquitos.
What was that? It sounded for a moment like you joined the raids yourself.
Had to fight a pester.
A pester? And did you learn how to lift the curse before you launched it?
¿A dónde ahora?
A sword in hand.
Yeah, we talked a bit. Looks like I need to get her beloved to the island. Fisherman named Graham.
I know the man. He lives in Oriton, village on the lakeshore. Find him immediately. We're close to unraveling this. I can feel it.
Sí, hablo con Graham, pero aquí cómo me de transporto. ¿En barco? Porque aquí no he encontrado yo todavía nada. Ostras, tío. Eres canalla. Ya, pues nada, para acá. A pata. Ahí os quedáis. Menos mal que está el barco, si no...
This be the witch, freaking it. Why you been following me? Just wondering what you want from him. From Graham.
Me? Didn't want nothing. It's his mother be worried about him.
Been locked in his hut since he came back from the Isle. Talks to no soul. Love's misery curdled his brains, I reckon.
He won't be as cocky once the Baron's met.
I want to talk.
You're deaf, damn it! I told you. Who are you?
I'm a witcher.
What of it? Why should I care?
I've been to the island. I know what happened there.
What do you want of me?
Want to talk to you about Annabelle.
Annabelle? What can you know about her?
I met her. Talked to her.
Annabelle's dead. Drank poison. And I couldn't save her.
What happened on Fyke Isle? You gotta tell me.
'Twere Millie, Finch and Faulkner. They rallied the men, all roughs, to go to the Isle, take back what was ours from the noble. They knew I was known at the tower, that the Lord's servants would open the gate for me since I sold them fish.
They forced you to go with them?
No, I saw my chance in it, for Annabelle and me to flee. But it all spun in a chaos. Our boys from the village, they started killing everyone. Annabelle, they wanted to rape. 'Twas then she drank the poison. Mage must have gave it her. I ran out the tower hollering that I wanted to die, cursing them all to hell. Don't force me to speak of it. No more, please.
It wasn't poison. Annabelle drank a strong sleeping potion. Mage wanted to protect her, make it look like she was dead. Convinced everyone.
That means... Is she... You said you spoke to her?
Spoke to a ghost. By the time she awoke, tower was full of cold corpses. And rats. She was warm meat. Rats ate her alive.
She was alive the whole time? But... Can't be. She was cold all through like a corpse. I shook her, begged her, open your eyes. I never thought...
Annabelle needs you. You can help her.
She's still there. In the tower. Can I see her?
Yeah. One thing you should know, though. In death, Annabelle turned into a pesta.
A pester? What's that?
More than a restless ghost. A plague maiden. A powerful wraith filled with grief and hatred that drive her. Give her the power to sow disease and death.
She suffers. How am I to help her? Gods know I'm willing.
Annabelle thinks you abandoned her.
Gods! She hates me. And all this time she's thought I abandoned her.
Yes, go to the tower, talk to her. Maybe you can convince her that's not how it was.
I thought she died. I'd never left her there otherwise.
A curse has imprisoned Annabelle and the other spirits on the island. Love can shatter its power, free her and them.
Just as in the legends.
If you know the legends, you know one kiss is enough to break an evil spell. On one condition. That it's a kiss from someone whose love is true.
I told you. I said I love her with all my heart. Take me to her, please.
Hay un arquero
It's
en la
dangerous.
ventana.
There are risks involved. Understand that, don't you?
Of course. I'm no coward. I'll not run this time.
Nothing. Meet you by the tower on Fyke Isle.
Good. I'll await you there.
Vamos a hacer aquí un indicador. ¿Dónde? Ah, aquí, vale. Bueno, por lo menos me ahorro. Tiene que pelearme con los bichos que están allí. Mira, yo de paso voy a aprovechar donde está. He visto que un mercader. Vale. Me quito la montura.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Que me está pesando un viaje. Ahí va. Ah, paseo. ¿Esto qué? Esta ya la tengo yo, ¿no? Antorcha ya la tengo. Y el vieja. Ah, paseo. No, paseo no, espérate que te puedo vender más cosas. Vamos, raya. Vender. Vender. A ti. Ah, vale.
Farewell.
Voy a alargar el vídeo un poquito más porque quiero acabar la misión. Fuera. Ya todo esto es lo que he descubierto. Lugar sin descubrir. Aquí hay otro mercader, ¿no? Comerciante, vale. Y no sé. Ah, toda la zona de. Toda la zona de aquí. Esto de aquí, ya tenemos ahí el cuento para el próximo episodio. Vamos a ver. Esto lo tengo preparado, ¿no?
Let's go to the...
Y por si acaso. No. ¿Es el de los espectros? Insectoide, vampiro, constructos, necrófago, espectro.
Tower.
¡Ey!
Last I came
Yo.
through here, I still hoped Annabelle and me weren't impossible. We could have been together, and now she's dead. And it's my fault. If
Vale,
only I'd been able
superior.
to protect her.
Can't change the past.
¡Oh! uh.
can still help Annabelle to move on, to rest in peace.
It's terrifying here. It's too quiet.
Chop, chop. Speed up. Let's get this over with.
I remember the screams. Inhuman they were. Now it's silent. They're dead. All dead.
Don't think about that. Keep walking.
Superior.
You have not forgotten. You've returned for me.
Is that?
Don't you recognize? It's me, Annabelle. The one you abandoned, remember?
I was sure you was dead. If I'd known otherwise, I'd never have left you. I'd do anything for you. I would. You know that well. Believe me, I beg you.
Prove it. Kiss me.
Graham, careful.
Pasado.
At last.
The curse is lifted, and Graham and Annabelle are reunited.
Nivel 11, puntos disponibles 3. Puntos recibió 500. Bestialidad, ¿no? Voy a bajar por aquí. Ahí. Dile a Keira lo que ha pasado. ¿Ya no se puede decir telepáticamente, compadre? Bueno, por lo menos hemos sacado las esencias para espectro mejoradas y todo lo demás. Y una caída desde una torre. Bueno, a todo esto. Y en la puerta está como se entra. No, la que está allí. Cerrado. ¡Ah! En la otra puerta, vale. La que daba por la parte de atrás. Vale, 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 compadre. Vamos, vamos. Vale, y habla con Keira. Hemos dicho que mejor es de aquí, ¿no? Pues mira, si al final la misión se ha hecho entera, me ha cundido el vídeo, aunque la alargue un poquito más. Hijo, tú no puedes venir de frente. Tú de espalda. Ya que es un caballo, por Dios. Que te pones un corto en la cabeza de un unicornio y te mueres por él. Oh, de los chillos de la niña. Qué raro esta bestia.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Fyke Isle's free of its curse.
Able to persuade Graham to go to the tower with you? Did you mention there was a pester involved?
He knew the risks, but he'd also heard lots of stories about true love, whose kiss can break any spell. Can't help thinking that gave him courage.
And? It ended well?
Depends how you look at it. Curse is lifted, Annabelle's spirit is left in peace. But Graham's dead.
Oh, poor boy. Still, he's proved that true love may be more common than some suppose.
One thing's bothering me.
What?
Annabelle said Alexander was studying diseases. She mentioned Catriona. You knew this?
All the mages knew about it. Alexander was a highly regarded epidemiologist. I would have given anything for an opportunity to study his notes, but he guarded them jealously.
The lamp. What do you want to do with it?
As I said, you may keep it. I don't believe I shall need it anymore, given the Isle's been cleansed. I actually regret not going there with you. Perhaps we can make up for that lost time now.
All right. Time I was on my way.
Perhaps you'd stay just a bit longer? There's one small favor you might yet do for me.
What is it?
I put in an order for a few substances from Novigrad. The trader was due to be here yesterday, but has yet to arrive. Could you see what happened? The package is rather important to me.
Why not? If he was coming here from Novigrad, he must have passed through Blackbough. I'll check the area.
Thank you. I shall be ever so grateful.
Ask a service of the Witcher, the Pella must. A witcherly service, that's to say.
What do you need? Tell me.
A man who fears no evil the Pella needs. Forefathers' Eve is nigh. We've rites to conduct. Wandering souls to emerge. Damned souls, too. We've the circle to protect from these wretches.
Seems like you could use a witcher. So yeah, I'll help.
You'd not refuse. The Pella knew. The time's come to gather the folk. Across the lake
eso en el próximo episodio.
to Fyke Isle. There in the circle of stones we shall meet.
The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight at midnight.
¿Para qué nos vamos a quedar? Pues nada, familia, con el compadre conjurador. Un abrazo muy fuerte, vuestro buen amigo DANORTVIL desde East Pally City. Sed buenos.